Alright, we went through the definition of a pointer. Alright, the basic definition is we define a pointer to a function much similar to the function itself, and we assign the pointer to the function and we call the pointer to execute the function. The next question we have is why do we do this? Why do we define a pointer to a function? The reason is very simple. Your program may be running on memory locations here. Let's call the parent process. And there might be situations where you would fork a thread. That means a separate process called the child process. Alright, and when you have this parent process fork a child process, and this child process may need to execute some functions, maybe add, maybe minus. It depends upon what this thread is all about. Alright, so you cannot pass functions to these people. You only pass pointers of a function or to a function to threads. I will upload a sample code for that, but for now we only looking at pointers to a function. You pass the pointer of a function to the threads. Right? That is the key reason we do that. Anyway, now we will go ahead and take a simple example. One of you guys submitted this homework, right? This standardized test homework, and according to the definitions, this person defined this present question. Alright, so the present question, I just write present question, operator and the two operands, right? I'll just make it operand 1 and operand 2. So here in this function, you, based on the operator, whether it is plus, minus, multiply or division, you called the add function or a minus function, right? Or a product function. This is what you did. You see that if the operator, let me make it a little bigger. Alright. So if the operator is plus, you called present addition. If the operator is negative, you called present minus. And those functions did the job, right? In this case, for example, present addition is what is operand 1 plus operand 2. And here minus is also like that. So let's go back to the function. So here we have, based on the operator, you call the function. So now we are going to define a pointer to add. We'll take one example for now, okay? and then we'll replicate for other things. Okay, so all right, so let's go ahead. The first part is to define. Remember, define a pointer to function. So we'll go ahead and define it here. Void. Apparently this function present addition is a void, because if you see here, it's a void function. This return doesn't return anything, right? All right. So void parenthesis pointer, I'll say add pointer, and integer comma integer. So this is the definition, very identical to what we talked. Add pointer is a pointer to a function, right? Very identical to add pointer. So we got that. Now we need to do this is the step 1, right? Step 1 done. Step 2, assigning, right? We talked about that. So let's go it here. We'll say pointer equal to present addition. That's it. We don't need this guy. All right. So the second step is assignment. We're done with that too, right? Remember, go back to the PowerPoint we made. We made the second step as assignment. The third step is to really call it, right? Okay. So in this case, we're going to call it. The way we're going to call it, very identical to all right, that's it. So I'll remove this guy. Are you able to see now? So first step, we have defined it here, a pointer to a function. Second step, we have assigned the function to the pointer and we call the pointer. All right. Third step is to call the pointer. Step 3. Now we will compile this code and see how it works. All right. So this program is very identical to one of your programs. Okay. Oops, some error. Pointer. Oh, okay. I did not. Okay, this is the. I know what the problem is. This should be add pointer. Not, see, add pointer is that, right? So it should match. All right. So again, step 1, add pointer is a function, is a pointer to a function, assigning a function to add pointer and calling the pointer. So if you do it now, ta-da! So it works. Let's, if you want to do that, we just did only the addition. Okay. So, all right. So I'll just do some random numbers just to prove the point. If you look at the addition, it works good too. 4 plus 3, your response is 3 is incorrect, the correct answer is 7. So it works for additions. So how do we go ahead and change for rest of the stuff? Let's go back to the rest of the code. So we are able to successfully do it for add pointer. So because we are going to do for other pointers, I'm going to remove, just make it as a operator pointer. All right. Similarly, I'm going to just all right. Simple. It is very simple concept. There's not no rocket science in here. All right. I'm just changing it for everybody, for all the operators. That's it. And if you see it in all the case statements, the step 3 is identical. Step 3 is identical, right? So what I can do is I can remove that and put it outside the case statement. You see that? Oops. Okay. So the case statement is done, assigning the pointer, and step 3 is become here. Okay. We are lucky because all functions have the same signature, right? So let's go ahead and compile this program. It works, right? I'm just going to do the rest of the stuff fast. If you see it, it's all good. It works good. So that is a way to assign a pointer to a function. We have defined it. So let me just revisit. It's a definition. All right. And step 2 is assigning the function. All right. I'll upload this program for you guys to see it. Okay. Thank you.